This is Miss Sperato here. Today we're going to be making a practice track on A Beethoven Lullaby, Air on Ode to Joy by Brian Balmages. This song is very pretty. It's been raining like all day. Your part isn't difficult, I would say, and I think more the technique that you have is not so much coming from your notes because it's just in D major, it's not difficult, but I actually think the hard part for you is controlling your bow so that you're making sure that you get all the dynamics, because there's a lot of subtleties in this piece, and that's what is making this piece beautiful, is making sure that you're getting all those dynamics so you can help make this a really expressive piece. Sometimes when you see music like this and you're like, oh, I don't even have any eighth notes. Yes, this is true. However, you can still make something really easy and slow like this really beautiful. There are some tempo changes in this. However, I'm not going to do those tempo changes. I'm just going to keep the metronome at 80. And the reason why is because a lot of these things are dependent on your conductor and what do they want. So, and it also doesn't give a specific metronome marking for those. For an example is measure 4. It says poco retard. Great, but how slow would your conductor like to go right there? So that really depends on them. This practice track is mainly for rhythms and notes and intonation. So that's why we're making this today. The only rhythm thing that can be a little bit difficult is in the second to the last measure, measure 41. You have a dotted quarter note, then a single eighth rest, and then a half note. So you'll hear me do it in the practice track. I would just do I would count your eighth note beat at that. So you'll hear me do it so that I can subdivide that beat correctly so that you can clearly hear an eighth rest and then a half note. That's the only thing. That's like the part you really need to make sure you're counting. I'm going to be taking this 80 beats per minute, just like your page says. If you do not have a metronome, go onto Google, type in online metronome in the search bar, adjust the slidey bar to 80, and then hit play. Basses, I hope this helps you. We're counting rests, ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4. phases. I hope this helped. Please let me know if you have any questions. Thanks.